I made a list when I really wanted to really find the person that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with.
Was this with your therapist?
Yeah. Everything I wrote down on the list was actually her. I don't even know what camera to look at. Is this a camera?
Yeah.
If you are ready, and you have to be really ready to find the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, you have to cut off everything that you know is bad for you. You know it's bad for you. You know what's good for you. You know what's bad for you. That's bad for you. You cut it out. You make a list of all the things you want in a partner. It can be whatever you want. My list was very simple. I needed someone in my age bracket. I wanted someone who was kind. I wanted someone who was caring. I wanted someone who was compassionate. I wanted someone who did anything. I didn't care. Like, just be obsessed with anything you want to do in your life. If this person made olives, I want you to make olives every fucking day and come home and tell me about the olives and how passionate you are about them, and I'm gonna love it because you love it. I just wanted someone who knew how to not only love themselves but love somebody else. And I met that person, and it didn't hurt that she's also the most beautiful person on planet Earth, inside and out. And I would describe her as that. The only thing I would add is that she's so shy and too humble and too bashful, and I love her, and I want to spend the rest of my life with her.
Nice. We just at the wedding now. Wow.
As the world of pop music braces itself for the spectacle of the 2026 Grammy Awards, excitement mingles with tension, not only because the industry's most coveted honors are up for grabs, but also due to the buzz surrounding a possible high-profile encounter. Fans, tabloids, and insiders are all eager to see if Justin Bieber will come face-to-face with his former flame Selena Gomez and her husband Benny Blanco, both of whom are in the running for major awards this year. For those who followed every twist and turn of these three's interwoven stories, Grammy night is shaping up to be more than just a ceremony. It could become a landmark cultural moment. Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez's romance, which began captivating audiences over a decade ago, was a saga that played out in public like a modern fairy tale, one marked by dazzling highs and heartbreaking lows. From their first public outings in 2011, every gesture between them fueled speculation as fans worldwide were swept up in their journey. Through Instagram posts, red carpet sightings, and feverish media coverage, their relationship, dubbed Yolena by the public, grew into a phenomenon far bigger than themselves. Their love story seemed to mirror the hopes and heartbreaks of a generation, unfolding in real time across social media and the relentless glare of the spotlight. Yet, as with many early romances, the pressures of fame and personal challenges weighed heavily. After several breakups and reconciliations, Justin and Selena eventually went their separate ways. Justin married model Hailey Baldwin in 2018, while Selena, focusing on her health and career, later found happiness with acclaimed producer Benny Blanco. Even as both artists moved on, curiosity about their past and the what-ifs never quite disappeared. In the years following their split, both Justin and Selena underwent significant personal growth. Justin, now in his 30s, left behind his bad boy image, turning his attention to more introspective music, charitable work, and his marriage. Selena, always the multi-talented star, earned accolades for her acting and music and grew into a leading advocate for mental health. Benny Blanco, long a hitmaker behind the scenes, stepped into the limelight as both an artist and, now, as Selena's husband. The 2026 Grammy nominations stand as proof of their evolution. Justin is up for Best Pop Vocal Album, his most personal and experimental project yet. Meanwhile, Selena and Benny have been nominated for Song of the Year for a powerful collaboration that has struck a chord with listeners around the globe. It marks the first time all three will not only be present at the Grammys together, but also competing in the same categories and sharing the red carpet. The Grammys have always served as more than simply an awards show. They are a crucible where exes, rivals, and collaborators frequently find themselves under the harshest of spotlights. For Justin and Selena, this will be their first major public encounter since she married Benny, and since their Grammy nominations placed them in direct competition. Sources within the industry describe an atmosphere that is both charged and wary. As one person close to the show's production explained, everyone is acutely aware of the history between these three, and even though they are professionals, there is a sense of anticipation about what might transpire. Justin's journey since his early days as a teen idol has been well documented. He rose to fame with a mop of hair and a string of infectious pop hits, weathered scandals and burnout, and eventually began opening up about his struggles in his music and interviews. In a recent interview, Justin was quoted as saying that he has made peace with his past and is no longer running from it, emphasizing that forgiveness, both of himself and others, is essential. According to those close to him, Justin is feeling positive about attending the Grammys but admits to some nerves, understanding that every interaction with Selena and Benny will be under the microscope. His friends point out that Justin is determined to remain gracious and to celebrate everyone's achievements, rather than allowing any awkwardness to take center stage. Selena's path has been different, but no less public. She has faced health struggles, including lupus, anxiety, and depression, and has emerged as a powerful voice for mental health. Her creative risks have paid off, earning her respect as an artist and actress. Her relationship with Benny Blanco started quietly, but has since become a fixture in pop culture, especially as their partnership has produced both romance and acclaimed music. Those close to Selena and Benny describe them as excited but mindful of the potential for drama at the Grammys. They intend to support one another, walk the red carpet together, and avoid unnecessary confrontation. Subscribe now for more exclusive stories from music's biggest night. One of the most fascinating elements of this year's Grammys is the way the nominated works from Justin, Selena, and Benny appear to draw from deeply personal experiences. Justin's album is widely regarded as a reflection on forgiveness and growth, while Selena and Benny's nominated song, Home Again, is a poignant meditation on finding love after heartbreak. Fans have pored over lyrics for hints about past relationships, and critics have noted a kind of artistic dialogue between the two projects, almost as if Justin and Selena are communicating through their music years after their breakup. With such raw emotion woven into their nominated works, the stage is set for a night filled with both tension and possibility. So, what will happen when Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, and Benny Blanco are together in the same room, vying for the same awards? The prevailing expectation is that they will all handle it with professionalism. Years in the limelight have taught them the importance of grace under pressure, and it is likely they will exchange pleasantries, keep their interactions brief, and maintain carefully controlled body language. Some insiders speculate that the intensity of the evening might inspire a more heartfelt exchange, not necessarily for the cameras, but perhaps backstage, where the trio could acknowledge their shared history in a private moment. There's also the chance that they simply keep their distance, as the night is packed with separate events, after-parties, and media obligations, making it easy to avoid a direct encounter. However, with cameras everywhere and millions watching, even the smallest interaction or stolen glance can become viral news. For those who grew up following Yolena, this encounter represents more than celebrity gossip. It's a nostalgic touchstone, a reminder of youth, heartbreak, and resilience. Social media is already abuzz with predictions about what each will wear, how they'll react to each other's victories or defeats, and whether any speeches or lyrics will contain subtle references to their shared past. The anticipation has reached a fever pitch, with fans ready to dissect every moment for hidden meaning. Remember to hit subscribe to stay updated on every Grammy twist as it happens. Beyond the personal histories and public speculation, the gathering of Bieber, Gomez, and Blanco at the 2026 Grammys stands as a symbol of how pop culture and relationships evolve. Connections that once seemed all-encompassing gradually become chapters in much larger narratives. Justin's recent interviews reflect a man who has done the work to move forward, focusing on his art and philanthropy, while Selena's journey highlights her growth as both an artist and an advocate. Benny Blanco's transition from background producer to chart-topping star and devoted husband showcases another evolution, both personally and professionally. The night itself is likely to pass with a mix of excitement and nerves for all three. Justin is expected to arrive with his wife Haley, determined to keep the focus on the music and his own achievements. Selena and Benny are likely to be seen supporting each other throughout the evening, united not just as collaborators, but as a couple. Their nominated song has already resonated with audiences for its honesty and vulnerability, and their presence as a duo is sure to draw attention. For all their shared history, the sense from those closest to them is that the competitive spirit will be tempered by respect and a desire to avoid unnecessary drama. The Grammys, after all, are a celebration of artistry and accomplishment. Even as the world watches for signs of tension, the three stars are likely to keep their interactions measured and positive. Still, the potential for an unscripted, emotional moment remains. Those who know them best suggest that, after all they've endured, there could be a quiet exchange backstage, a nod to their past, an acknowledgement of growth, or even a brief, sincere conversation away from the cameras. Such a moment, while unlikely to be caught on film, would surely become the stuff of legend among fans. As the ceremony unfolds, social media will explode with commentary, memes, and analysis of every look, word, and gesture.